I worry, just from being an outsider, about how soft it seems to be becoming. And I don't mean to suggest that there's not tough military folks out there, because obviously
Right.
there are, but I worry from just a leadership standpoint and the messaging that comes from the top down, that the priorities are things like, CRT and
Yeah. White
diversity
supremacy.
training.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Right.
what in the world?
Hmm.
How is that?
Yeah.
This is not helping us be war ready.
Right.
Hmm.
Something doesn't directly impact our readiness. And the job of the military is to be ready to go to war. It's not to go
Yeah.
to war, it's to be always prepared for when that call comes. So if something isn't tied to that, it should probably not be the focus. It shouldn't even be on the table. So when you see those reading lists and you see all these other things going on, but also at the same time, when you get to that level, when you get to be like an 06, so like a colonel in most of the forces and a captain in the Navy, and your next rank is that admiral rank, that flag level rank, and then you make that first star, and then there's a second star, and then there's a third you might be going after. It becomes a career to a lot of these people. I won't say all of them.
Yeah.
I will say a lot of them. And they become politicians in uniform. And that's a theme that I constantly go back to in my books, because we trust them to make, at those flag levels, we trust them and our senior level politicians to, and not leaders, elected representatives, to make the good strategic level decisions. And they have not, time and time again. And if we, at the tactical level, so down here where the rubber meets the road, essentially, if we had made some of those types of decisions down at this level, for sure we are being held accountable. We're holding ourselves accountable, but we would be kicked out of the military, probably court-martialed, sent home. But once again, you look up at those higher levels, and what do? They continue to fail up based off their bad decisions. They protect one another and their careers. It's called the profession of arms for a reason, not the career of arms. But at some of those senior levels, it starts to shift a little bit, and then they become politicians in uniforms, and it becomes a career, not a profession.
Yeah, it's literally like a replication of the government and just the political realm, and us regular schleps out here in the civilian world. You know what I mean? So we can relate to that, even though we're not in the military, because we see it every day in our everyday lives. The whole non-accountability thing is what I'm trying to get at.